5 months ago, this route defeated me, but I'm not going to let it win. So I'm back again to do the last third of the Chester 50, just so that I can familiarise myself with the route for next March, and also as part of my London Marathon training. If I hadn't have mapped out the route so that I know that I'm on the same route as it was before, I'm not entirely sure that I would recognise it. Now I know I'm on the right route because here are the steps that last time I was here I had to crawl up them. And that was basically the time where I realised it was game over. And there's still that feeling of loneliness and fear that I've still got 5 months on. I guess it's still a bit of a deserted spot really. I mean, there's a few people around, which is great, but it's quite remote. And I think that all adds to the feeling of solitude and loneliness, and you add in exhaustion and a good dollop of fear, and I can see why it just wasn't happening around here in March. And this is where the pit stop was, where I had to withdraw from the race. So with every step I take this way, ha! I've beaten you, Sandstone Trail, ha! And I've taken the wrong way. So I'm actually quite a distance away from where I should be. But I think I'll take this road. It should take me to a point where I can pick up the path again. The problem is I'm going to have to run along the road, which is never much fun. Back on track. Now all I've got to do is make it to the top of there. And I've made it up Hellsby. Lovely, lovely view. Don't think there's any way I would have made that up there after if I hadn't pulled out at Frodsham. So good to know. Right. Pit stop time. Yay! So I feel so much better after a pit stop, and especially being out of the woods and off the trails. I made it onto the greenway. So this is a disused railway track that starts in Mickle Trafford, just behind me, and I think this goes all the way to the end of the Wirral, if I remember correctly. I think I've done the far end of it, but I've never done this bit. That's 20 miles done, so this run's going to be slightly longer than I envisaged. That's tough. That's really tough. Right, that'll do. It's about, well, 20 and a half miles up to the D-suspension bridge. So call it a day there. And most importantly, ice cream time. Very nice indeed.